I kind of move all around, you know, listen to different stuff for about 6 months at a time, and I kind of ease back in the country. I've been listening to a little bit of Zach Brown. I think I've seen those guys. I didn't know who they were. Last year we were at Talladega and they played in the infield, and then and that was pretty cool. That was a little bit of an introduction. And then I saw him live at the CMAs where he played Charlie Daniels' remake. Yeah, that went down Georgia. It was a cover song, you know, and you're not really, you know, doing cover songs in a big show like that. They kind of frown upon that, but he played the shit out of that guitar, and he there were all these famous musicians and famous players, you know, on the front row. Yep. And he's like, you know, kind of just come on to sing, and he got down in their face playing that guitar, and looked like he wanted to kill them all, but he just wanted to impress everybody so much, and I don't know, it's kind of cool seeing that kind of energy. But
well, being a fan of Zach Brown, I also have to ask, how's Whiskey River doing these days?
Yeah. Whiskey River's doing amazing. Yeah, you know, everybody knows that bars have a pretty short shelf life. Yep. They tend to have one, and so we just, I went into this deal really with no expectations, just wanted to have some fun and try to make my money back. So we made our money back, and we had more fun than we probably bargained for. But we're getting ready to open another one in Jacksonville, and we're looking at a couple of other locations. I'd like to do one in Nashville, and
be nice.
We've looked at a couple of locations. We'll just have to see how it goes. I want to get, you know, I've been talking to a couple of drivers. I want to get some of my buddies involved in it. Elliott Sadler's shown some interest in working on one, and they're not that difficult to put together. And you just have to have the right people. It's just like everything else, man. If you put the right people, good, honest, responsible people over the top of it, handling it, man, you can go pretty far with everything.
Well, talking about the right people in the right place, back on board this year's Amp Energy Drink and National Guard. Talk a little bit about what those people mean to you guys.
Well, you know, it gets harder for these race teams every year to find enough money to go racing. You know, that's pretty much all there is to it. And so we're real lucky to have sponsors like Amp Energy and National Guard that are supporting our racing program, allow us to afford to have some of the top-notch equipment, and that stuff's really that stuff can be expensive at times. And they sent us to the racetrack. It cost about probably $250,000 to $300,000 to take one team, one car, one program to Daytona and race in the 500. Some teams do it with a lot less, but they run slower. So you know, that's just how it is. That's life. But so it's great to have partners that are loyal to you. They've stuck with us. We didn't have a good year last year, but they're behind us. They're determined that we're going to have it turned around, and they want to be a part of that process. So they're good people. You know, working with Amp's been fun, because basically that product was kind of unknown when we first started working.